Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series in HOI4 as Mexico with the Kaiserreich mod. In the last episode, we continued our invasion into South America, and we're now preparing for an invasion into Colombia, though I did notice this just now, not in the last episode, but I saw it when I started up the game. Colombia's average strength is, what is that? I think it was 10%. Yeah, 10%. Our radar that we were building must be telling us this, because that's really low. That's not even a challenge level low. I mean, 10%, that's 8% right there, and then we got 7% here. I don't see them as being as much of a threat as I did previously, because before this I was very worried, because I saw they had such a big army. But what I think they must have done, they probably built all of these troops, but this industry probably isn't supporting it very well. So I think we should just go ahead and start justifying right now. And I'm just not really all that worried at this point. So I want 2 offensive lines. I want an offensive line stretching to here. Yeah, and then we'll have you guys kind of counteract that one. And you guys is basically going to be the same, but just not through there, through here-ish. That's kind of right enough. And then I do want reinforcements here. I don't know where I could pull them from. I could pull a few units from here, but they're a bit busy with dealing with the resistance what is it called? The resistance to occupation. So let's just get a couple of you guys. Don't need too many. That will deploy right here, and they will be sent here to, at the very least, prevent them from moving up and attacking our cavalry and everything. So they should be ready in time. What do we got? We can get Chief of the Air Force. Or, sorry, not Chief of the Air Force, Chief of the Navy. Okay. Don't care about submarines. That I like. I'm probably going to do that, to be honest. This is good, but yeah, I'll take that max naval range. That might allow us to do some naval invasions over here. Let's see. Does that put them in range now? I doubt 10% will. Can I grab a fleet? Yes, I can. Just use this fleet. If considering our nearest naval base is right here, and we're probably going to get all of Brazil's naval bases here, that will put us in range. We're not in range yet, but we'll be in range. I'm quite confident of that now. So we will be able to do a naval invasion in Africa, which will be very useful for us. And hopefully the Entente will hold out long enough, because I'm worried. I'm worried that Austria and Russia are going to turn against the Entente next, and then I'm going to have to get if I want to get a foothold in Europe, I'm going to have to go to war with Austria and Russia, which I'd rather get a foothold in there first, via the Entente, where they're not quite as difficult. They still have a decent army, but they're not as hard to beat as Austria and Russia in their alliance. So it looks like France, really, they're not doing that well. They're struggling. So we have something to upgrade here. Where is it? Next mechanized, alright. Thought I was building motorized. I am building motorized, okay. Whoa, we have more. Oh, and then you too, the strategic bomber. Let's upgrade you. More. And battleships. We're leaving the battleships. Missing equipment, anti-tank, working on it. Wait, did we finish that research? Excuse me, nearly. It's nearly been finished. Available war goal. Yeah, I don't think there's too much. Yeah, okay, we'll leave the rest up. Alright, well, how long is it going to take us to justify this war? We have, okay, 14th September 1947, so we have a couple months, so those troops should be able to deploy in time. In the meantime, I guess we'll just kind of let our manpower go up, because it's almost 5K a month now, which is a pretty decent recruitable. I'm really happy with that. Oh man, France. Oh, buddy. Can you come back from this one? Or do they still have troops on my border? Okay, it looks like they've pulled off quite a decent amount of them, but there are still a few there. Even though I now signed a non-aggression pact with them. But they don't seem to care all that much. So now we should be able to build anti-tank. Instead of this advanced artillery, Transfer to anti-tank. Because we should already be building, yeah, we're already building advanced artillery. We should also have more repairs, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's a lot of repairs. But we'll get there. Because, well, soon we're just going to be working on repairs because the last of the nuclear reactors are being finished now, so. Let the repairs continue. Oh, so many repairs. But it should be a little bit lower now. At least a little bit. Where's the resistance? Map mode. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's really only resistance left in the south now. Like, far... Okay. Do these guys, will they just over time suppress the resistance? Because there used to be, even... I think the only places left were... Quebec had some, and then I think there was... I can't remember. It was it Victoria? Or Vancouver? Not Victoria. Vancouver Island / Victoria, I think. This area had some. I can't remember. I recorded the last episode yesterday, so. But yeah, that's all gone now, so hopefully that'll put an end to the need for constant repairs. Other than that, we have more space to build nuclear reactors. And if you guys know anything, it's that nukes can turn the tide when you're going to be outnumbered as we are, so. Let's invest. Again, not going to build any on the islands. Let's go away, notifications. Don't need you annoying me right now, so please go away. I swear, this happens every time. The notification, I get the same one every time while I'm recording. And it's just like, yeah, we're going to wait until you just get a couple minutes in your recording, and then we're going to just pop up and annoy you. Every time. We're already making good progress getting through these repairs, but these nuclear reactors, there's a lot of them, but even they're going to go down soon. So we're just building at such an insane rate because we have so many civilian factories. How goes the recruitment of that infantry? Okay. I'm trying to think, what could we build that would be useful? I mean, radar, I guess. Maybe, you know what would be actually useful? Max out radar along all of these islands. Kind of create a bit of a shield. Yeah. Across everywhere here. Create a radar shield, basically. That could be useful. We could just build anti-air everywhere, but if the enemy gets that, it's going to be bad for us. Maybe just a few air bases will scatter around. Just a couple. Just something so our factories are still building. We're in July now, so we're getting closer. I'm tempted to fast deploy these troops. When are they going to be finished by? November, so they're not going to finish in time anyway. Just get them deployed. Here they are, and I want you guys frontline. You guys are going to join their army. Frontline right here. Your offensive line is... Come on. Oh, okay. You guys are making your way over there. Offensive line will just be like this. Now, I would be using, because I know you have, like, spearhead, and you can do all that. I'd use that, but I just haven't found that I need to. That's the thing, because when I saw that, I was like, oh, so we have some more options for making offensives now. Yeah, I know it failed, because we couldn't boost popularity. But I wanted to use it, but I'm thinking, there's really no point. The AI isn't really smart enough to need to use that. I find just a general blanket offensive and they'll lose, and then you just kind of go in and pick a few units and just, okay, well, we'll take advantage of the AI being stupid here or whatever. Yeah. I don't know, I just haven't personally found too much of a use for it. Now, when I think it will become very useful, actually, if I'm being honest, is when we're going to be fighting Austria and we're going to have those giant stalemates. I think that'll be useful to just have our AI concentrate on a couple small territories and just break through so we can do something. That's the only time I personally see it being useful. And the AI has some moments of genius. I understand. It's difficult to make an AI that's going to be as adapt to a situation as well as a player. But I just found in these smaller wars, just in case any of you are questioning why I never use it, in these smaller wars, I just don't think the AI has the adaptability for you to need to use that. They just kind of fall into whatever trap you'll set. My personal opinion, though. Because I know some people really like it and they use it a lot, but I just haven't. I prefer to kind of manually go in and just command the units myself. That might be because I came from Hearts of Iron 3. That's where I got my start on this series, which was, yeah, you can leave it to the AI, but a lot of it was just commanding every individual unit by yourself, which I really enjoyed. So that might kind of be why I just use this blanket offensive, so that way I have a bit more freedom to command my troops. Oh, there goes France. That way I have a bit more freedom to command my troops and do what I want with them. Yep, France is gone. They still own their territory here, though. Though I doubt they have very many factories. Wow, so they're just gone. Britain, buddy, you're next. How's the Royal Navy doing? It has 11 ships. The Austrians have 53 to 64. Whoa, who's going? You no. That means it'll be harder for me to defeat. So who was it? I didn't see. Was it you guys? Yeah, it was you guys. And you're at war with Bolivia. Who's gonna win? See, I'd say that they're gonna win, but I don't know. Maybe if they play a defensive thing, they have enough troops to win defensively. But it depends. They don't really. It doesn't look to me they have the industry to really hold up against that. I didn't even realize how big their army is. Holy crap! Well, there we go. We can go to war. Their army is actually going to be probably a little bit more difficult to beat than Brazil's. Interesting. Well, I think it's time to declare our war. Link up our territory here. Everyone engage. And this shouldn't take too long because their strength is extremely low. So I don't think they're really going to be able to fight for more than a little while. Because their strength, like I said before at the beginning of the episode, most of them were, I didn't see any higher than 10%. I didn't look at all of them, but I just don't think they had the industry to support this army. And they probably just lost a lot, because this is a lot of troops in a small space as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting hurt by attrition at some point, too. There's night vision. You know what? I could see these guys potentially being useful. Paratroopers, yeah, kind of. If I might need paratroopers. We have the that tank researched rocket artillery. Not gonna worry about that yet. Not gonna worry about synthetic oil. What could we use? We could use that. Could be useful. We have more factories, do we? Throw them into anti-tank. We'll stockpile that. Alright, there we go. We took their capital. And are they done? Nope. I thought that leg spike was... No, that was just the autosave because the month changed. Thought they were done. Come on, guys. Alright, you know what? Their capital isn't even defended right now. Just go for it. Oh, white peace. Really? Didn't see that coming. So you guys keep pushing them there. We got an infantry brigade coming up to secure their new capital up here, and hopefully that'll be the end. Because they might not have a lot of strength, but there's just a lot of enemies, and it's going to take a while to fight through that, so. And there we go. They've capitulated. There we go. So now we have a very, very good amount of territory to push forward with. Probably going to go... Not going to go to war with Netherlands. Probably going to go for Peru next. Conquer. Actually, I should check before I go into this. Okay, 16 to 25, not too worrying. I wonder, did that boost our recruitable at all? And we're also going to have to get some more cavalry now to cover through this area. What's our recruitable now? 5.2 thousand, there we go. Can I recruit a little bit more cavalry? And as soon as it's ready to quick deploy, we will quick deploy. Resistance. So still some resistance there. Oh, we still got some over here in Newfoundland. That looks, and here as well. This is, no, we can't, that's French territory. Yeah, alright, well, we can have that dealt with. We will expand the garrison to cover through a lot more of the area down here, and they're going to have some more cavalry going to support them. Garrison, I think it was here. and here and here. Yeah, that's about right. Guard, victory points. Yeah. Attempt to lower resistance. That's really all I want them to do. Let's see. Minimum, yeah, because if they're trying to do all this, they're going to need so much more, so let's just lower that. Didn't even think of doing that before. Really, all I want them to do is to attempt to lower resistance. And they're still not quite at the minimum, but they're getting closer. Oops, nope, don't need that. And that'll help them at least a little bit. And that way they won't be trying to do as much. You know what? Yeah, let's keep going down this so we can maybe get some better planes. Is this still the battleships? Yep, just the battleships. How goes our construction projects? They go well because we now need more infrastructure. Now that we've captured all this territory, there's a bit of a break in the fighting as well. Let's add all these infrastructure projects. And I kind of want to put those as top priority right now, even over the nuclear reactors. And the reason I want to do that is we're going to have a lot of troops down here, and we need to make sure, you know, put the repairs up even above them. We're going to have a lot of troops down here, and I want to make sure we can support all of them. So yeah, get those repairs done. They don't take very long. And then we'll get the infrastructure done, and then we'll be right back to producing the nuclear reactors and such. I mean, how much are we producing a day? We're producing 12% a day. We're producing a lot. Oh yeah, we need that infrastructure badly. So these should finish soon, and then we'll get right back to infrastructure. Oh, we got research, do we? What can we get? Can we get... Yeah, nothing really I need. You know what? We should really be working on this. We haven't done anything. Let's get these for the tanks. And we'll add those in eventually. And recruitable is at 5.3 thousand. Okay, I'm very cautious with my manpower because we don't have a lot. We have a big war ahead of us, so I'm very hesitant with this manpower. Get some water here. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any invasions of Britain yet. So we'll see. Because Italy's not going to get the rest of its territory back from Austria until they defeat the rest of the Third Internationale, which isn't going to be easy. They still have to contend with all the factions in India, because there's a bunch. Well, there's only 2 left, 3 left, actually. 4, because Portugal owns this. Plus, if we're counting up here, who owns this? Nepal still owns it. Okay, for some reason, I saw the blue, and I thought France might have owned it somehow. But yeah, they still have to go against both of these guys, and who owns this down here? Tamil Nadu. Yeah, they have to go against all of them, which together have a pretty decent military. And decently strong industry as well, so. I don't know, it's not going to be too easy to beat them, because there was another faction here, but these guys took them over, so. Yeah. Very interesting. Even Germany's technically still kicking. They have this little bit of territory here, and I think they still control bits of territory around the world. I don't know. I think they must have puppets. Yeah, they have subject states. And they still have a relatively powerful faction. Like, they still have a huge amount of faction with them. With a decent-sized army. If they were to unite, they might be able to do something. But they'd have to get all their troops from over here, which would be difficult. Yeah, it would be very difficult for the AI to organize that, because they need all of their troops concentrated. I have it paused. I did not realize I had it paused. It would be very difficult for them to concentrate that many troops. Still have resistance? Where? Yeah. We'll get more troops. We have them... Yeah, quick deploy. And have them join in here. And go through all there. So now they have 20 out of the minimum 23. So they're in okay shape right now. Have we started working on the infrastructure? Alright, we are definitely, yeah, we have all of our factories working on infrastructure right now, and we're even starting production again on the Nuclear reactors. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. This could be big. I just saw them like, oh, no. They're both of almost equal strength. This could be very good or very bad for us. After the Great South American War of the 1930s, two regional powers emerged in South America, Brazil and Argentina, the latter of whom later evolved into the Federation of La Plata. Tensions between these two giants, former enemies in the war, now turned rivals for South American domination, have been rising for years, and La Platan victory against Paraguay and Bolivia did little to ease them. The fragile peace in South America has been finally broken with the beginning of an outright war between the two countries. A war that the weakened U.S. will probably not be able to stop, while La Platans are confident in a second victory. Brazilians are ready to achieve revenge for their defeat last time. Yeah, America, they're not really what they were at the beginning of the game. I mean, I could stop it. I could do whatever I want. I have the biggest industry in the game. I could just supply whichever side I want to win with the most updated, newest everything. I have tanks, I have weapons, I could supply whichever side of this I want. I'm not going to, because I kind of want them to just fight it out. And maybe when I see one side's losing, I might, just so they fight it out and they keep each other busy, and it'll be that much easier for me to take them over later. But how much longer for this? 26th of February. Alright, about a little over a month now. I just want them to fight it out and weaken themselves. Even though it looks like Brazil's taking an early advantage. But that might just be because these guys have some of their army elsewhere. Because their industry is bigger. Their military industry is bigger, and they do have a bigger army. So we'll see. Because they have a lot of land to cover throughout here, right? Whereas I know that Brazil doesn't have any troops on my border, so I'm assuming they probably had a lot along here, and they're now relocating those troops. Can we get more industry? Because I remember I didn't really care for any of these. Because a lot of these just destroyed my production costs and everything. Might as well. No point not getting it. Oh, naval battle. That's the first one in a while. Alright. Oh, look at that. Naval invasion. Interesting. Oh, I should probably give you guys an offensive line as well. That might be smart. Yeah, kept planning that. Research. Get the final level of paratroopers. And then after this, we'll probably take on Bolivia, and then the winner of this war, assuming they're not still fighting. If they're still fighting, I'll probably go for Chile, and then I'll pick whoever I think is stronger, to be honest. Because if I pick the weaker one, then the stronger one's still going to be stronger after. I'd rather take on whoever's stronger while they're at war. Let's check logistics real quick. We have over 1,000 anti-tank, 63.5 thousand towed artillery, 512,000 infantry equipment, 1.6 thousand mechanized, 153.8 thousand motorized, 64.2 thousand support equipment, 2.1 thousand heavy tanks, 68.7 thousand light tanks, 21.6 thousand medium tanks, super heavy tanks, 832, not that impressive. Not going to go over all the planes. Wow. Our stockpile is ready. We are ready for war. Wow, I did not expect us to have that much of everything, especially the tanks. I mean, those medium tanks, considering those medium and light tanks make the bulk of our armor, I'm really happy with that. Oh, man. Anyway, we should be going to war anytime now. You know what? Let's just start justifying on Bolivia right now. Save us a little bit of time. Go for it. And then I think on the... There it is. Right now. Yeah, just declare war here. Let's go. What's their... Oh, we don't know their strength. We didn't make any radar. Oh, this is not a good start. We're already struggling to push through. Actually, no, here we were successful. We pushed through here. That's where the super heavy tanks are concentrated. That's why we broke through. Interesting. Interesting. They've actually stopped our advance. How dare they? Stop. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's play this a little bit smarter. We're gonna plan a naval invasion. And their capital might be risky, but let's try it. Go, and then you should just be able to deploy anytime now. 14 days. So yeah, let's wait a little bit. And we are also suffering from attrition, which isn't great for us. We could use our nukes. Don't really think we need to quite yet, but we have to be a little bit more strategic. You know what? This is one where I could see myself using the spearhead. So let's see. So if we push through, oops. No, I'm pressing Control Z. That's not how you delete things. Okay, so since I don't use this very often, let me make sure I know what I'm doing. Compared to the offensive line of spearhead, will aggressively try to take all provinces as they were there when the order was painted without adjusting to changes. Prefer spearheads when you need to overlapping encirclements. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we can get a nice spearhead going through to here, and then we could maybe push to the sides and take them out, that could be useful. So the majority of you guys are going towards that. There we go. Pushing through here. Nope, not anymore. But if we keep this offensive going, it might keep them busy so that they don't respond to their capital very well. We are taking the advantage here slowly. We're going to take this territory, which will allow us to open another front here. And are we going to land unopposed? Almost unopposed. Their strength is low. They're not going to be able to hold. Oh, hopefully they won't be able to hold. Oh, don't tell me they're going to win. I think they might win. Our organization is going down a lot quicker than theirs is. But their strength is going down, kind of. Oh no. Okay, that didn't work out for us. That's alright. Delete this. We'll send them reinforcements next time, assuming we don't just push through here. Stop this again. I want to manually control this offensive now. We're taking too many losses. Oh, wait, you know what? Know what I want to do? I want better field hospitals. We can get the next level of that. And everybody should have field hospitals. I remember, yeah, I equipped everybody. Let's give them to the tanks as well. They do have it. Okay. Yeah, we're just taking too many losses. So that kind of loss ratio just isn't really sustainable. We control this. Yeah, we do. Let's send you an extra 4 divisions, I'm thinking. No, dang it, didn't mean to do that. Let's go, come on. Enter. Sign. Same with you guys. Sign. Wait, none of those are the cavalry, right? No, one of them are the cavalry, or is the cavalry. Reassign. So we need to wait now, see where we can make a push. Because we don't have radar. That was my mistake. I should have built radar. Can we get next level maintenance company? Sure. Recon? No, not really concerned with recon. We could use, we already have that, okay. Keep working down naval doctrines then. That's going to take a little longer to plan. So we're just going to wait and hopefully the defenses will be similar. We might even send another fleet down here. But I don't think we need to. I think we should be able to take the advantage easily enough. And it looks like we might need to speed up though, because Argentina is... Oh. Signed a white peace. Okay. I can live with that. Come on, I want to launch this before the end of the episode. That way we can have a cliffhanger. Will they succeed or not? And we have another one here. You know what? Yeah, let's just... we haven't even gotten this encryption. Let's just get it. And how goes construction? The infrastructure projects are almost done. We're getting that radar wall that I wanted. Let's get these repairs. I want them done first. They're the most important. Oh, we took down some enemy convoys. There we go. I'm willing to say we can probably break through here if we concentrate our troops. You know, it might actually just be smarter. We concentrate everything we have here. No, that's not smarter. Pull out, break that attack, break that attack. That's a waste of manpower. Yep, I think it's gonna have to be via naval invasion. No, pause it. Delete all of your offensive lines. They're not gonna work. They're just losing me manpower, which we can't afford to lose. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this naval invasion is more successful. We're going with double the troops this time. Oh, and we're losing... No, we didn't lose any convoys in that one. Okay, so we will see. What do they got? They're a little bit more entrenched, but like I said, we're coming with more troops. So we're going to leave this one on a cliffhanger, guys, because we are over 30 minutes now. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.